Exodus 32, verses 31 through 35 says, "And then Moses returned to the Lord and said, Alas, this people has committed a great sin, and they have made a god of gold for themselves. But now, if you will, forgive their sin, and if not, please blot me out from your book which you have written." The Lord said to Moses, "Who has ever sinned against me I will blot out of my book. But go now and lead the people where I told you. Behold, my angel shall go before you. Nevertheless, in the day I will punish, and I will punish them for their sin." And then the Lord smote the people because of what they did with the calf that Aaron had made. Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 90-day reading plan, today's reading is Exodus 32, verses 11 through 35, and I encourage you to read that passage. Up to the story of the golden calf, Israel had not really corporately sinned to this extent. They had grumbled, and they certainly tried to place the blame on Moses, but they had not shown their true colors. They had not shown the full extent of their sinfulness. The episode of the golden calf changed all of that. Now, I'd like to point out two basic ideas from the story. The first idea is that the leader's responsibility to pray and ask forgiveness for his people. Moses could have just gone to God and said, "Okay, I can't do anything else with them. You take care of them." Instead, he brought the people to God in repentance. He did not try and sugarcoat who they were or what they had done. Instead, he went to God and asked for forgiveness. This is exactly what a leader should do. The second idea is that he took charge of the situation. Many leaders are compassionate, and they pray regularly for those that God has given them. But they are not necessarily as willing to call out sin and make people accountable for it. Everybody, including leaders, are sinful, but the leader should recognize his or her sin and confess it rapidly so that he or she might be able to minister to those who are also in sin. And as leaders, their life needs to be as pure as possible. If the leader is going to lead, he or she must be in a consistent state of repentance, for without repentance there can be no leadership, there can only be turmoil.